Freedom of Mind 9B, Shielding and Healing with Crystals and Gemstones. Interview with Angela continues.
Okay, one thing I do want to mention is that any stone that you carry with you, be it the hematite, the amethyst, carnelian, whatever you carry, if you carry a piece of quartz with you as well, it always works better because quartz is an amplifier stone.
Okay.
And it amplifies whatever stone you're using.
Could it be any kind of quartz, or should it be clear quartz?
Clear quartz is best for amplifying.
Okay.
Rose quartz works well if you're using amethyst. If you're doing an emotional healing for your heart, you can use rose quartz with amethyst. But most of the time, I tend to steer towards clear quartz because it holds all the properties of all stones and it will amplify all of them.
Okay. Thank you, Angela. Thank you so much for helping us.
This chakra healing wand has a clear quartz ball and rose quartz healing point. In the first part of the interview, we focused primarily on shielding. Now we shall focus primarily on healing.
As far as healing goes, one of the best stones I know of for healing is amethyst. Amethyst is great for emotional healing more than anything else. As far as physical healing, there are all different kinds of stones, like bloodstone. I have a bloodstone sphere. Stone is good for ailments of the blood and arthritis and stuff like that. Also, a lot of people use bronze.
Following is the remaining fragment of a bronze portrait of Marcus Aurelius at the Louvre. The remnant was photographed by Marie Landuin in 2007. Marcus Aurelius lived from year 121 to 180, and he ruled as the last of the 5 good emperors of the Roman Empire from year 161 to 180. For more information on the honorary title, 5 Good Emperors, see en.wikipedia.org/wiki/5_good_emperors. Marcus Aurelius is considered one of the most important Stoic philosophers, according to en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Marcus_Aurelius. Emperor Marcus Aurelius authored Meditations that is described as a source for his own guidance and self-improvement. Meditations is still revered as a literary monument to a government of service and duty. These quotes are from en.wikipedia.org. Some things to consider about bronze. Presently it is mostly copper. Copper has several well-known benefits, but bronze composition has varied. Some materials have been toxic. Even too much copper is toxic. According to dragonseedcave.com/copperhealhist.htm, the first recorded observation of copper's role in the immune system in modern times was published in 1867, when it was reported that, during the cholera epidemics in Paris of 1832, 1849, and 1852, copper workers were immune to cholera. There is more on their website about copper healing. Indeed, at minutus.org/library/article_read.asp?ID=55, correspondence cited from lesser writings of Bonninghausen, as between C.V. Bonninghausen and Dr. Sam Hahnemann, states, in Hungary it is also asserted that whoever wears a piece of copper shedding on the bare skin remains free from cholera. From a periodicals abstract at adsabs.harvard.edu/abs/1883 natur.28.414b. It may be worthwhile to state that when visiting the great copper mines at Falun in Sweden, probably the oldest and largest in the world, I was informed that cholera had never appeared there, and that so well was the fact known that on the last visitation of cholera in Sweden, some members of the royal family took up their abode in Falun to escape the disease. This was written by Walter R. Brown and appeared in Nature magazine in 1883. According to myths, copper has the ability to conduct spiritual energy back and forth between individuals, crystals, auras, the mind, and the spirit world. It is also believed that copper has the power to amplify thoughts when sending and receiving psychic communications. This is from shimmerlings.com/gemstones/copper.htm. Healing attributes of both the color of copper and of bronze are described at colortherapycolorhealingart.com. According to the free crownjewels.com ebook, Gemstone Healing Properties, bronze is associated with relaxation, serenity, and calmness, and it helps to promote a laid-back attitude.
Also, a lot of people use bronze for work with arthritis, and hematite as well is great for any kind of healing. A lot of healing deals with balances in your body. The chakras are the 7 energy centers.
This image on the left is titled Schematic of Yoga Chakras. It is by Wikimedia contributor Strahl. The text on the right is information that has been passed down through the ages around the world in various cultures that study chakras. For the colors of the spectrum, from red through violet, are corresponding chakras and parts of the body that they correspond with, as well as attributes. A particular text referenced here is The Witch's Journal by Celine Silverwind. These 7 chakras, corresponding to the 7 colors identified in the spectrum, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet, are commonly referenced within many belief systems around the world. Some identify additional chakras, some merge some of these. The first chakra is also known as the base chakra. That is the one that corresponds to red. The second chakra that corresponds to orange is also called the sacral chakra. The remaining 5 chakras, listed on the chart as the solar plexus chakra, that of the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown, are referenced the same way that I have found them referenced by several different texts from around the world. Following is an ink model of the chakras system by Chatulov Konstantin. He kindly made this original work of his available at commons.wikimedia.org/wiki/file:/chakras_004.jpg. Please view the preceding image at the Wikimedia Commons page, as it appears sharper there, and it is beautiful. This will allow you to view the detail, including the Sanskrit names of the 7 chakras. According to ardictionary.com, Sanskrit has been preserved to the present day as the literary and sacred dialect of India. Now let's return to the discussion of chakras.
They start at the base of your spine, and they go up to above your head. And one of the things that I use is a chakra wand, and it has a stone, actually it goes like this, that attunes to each area. And garnet, being a grounding stone and a healing stone, is used at the base. Carnelian, I have a piece of carnelian. Carnelian is good for the second chakra, which is the, for females it would be the ovaries and the female areas, and for men it would be the male areas of the body. Third one is, I think this is sunstone or citrine. They are not the same stone, but citrine, I had a piece. It's a very yellow and white stone. Sunstone, and this radiates to the solar plexus, the center of the body, and it will heal the center of your body, the things that you are drawn to. If you're drawn to something negative, if you carry a sunstone, it will help you stop that need. It will kind of drown it out a little bit.
Okay.
The fourth stone is, let me see. This one is peridot. It's green. Green stones radiate to your heart chakra. Stones like jade and fluorite in particular, is good for your heart chakra. Helps people learn the difference between loving someone and being in love with someone.
Okay.
So that is one of the main ways fluorite helps heal. Then we have this blue stone. You can use sapphire, you can use lapis lazuli. A lot of people use sodalite, but that's for the throat chakra.
The fifth, or blue chakra, also known as the throat chakra, aligned with communication, is associated with the thyroid. Several audience members have reported the thyroid to be an area of concern.
Those blue stones help you be able to speak what you need to speak. And it's good to carry a blue stone if you have a throat ailment, like if you have a sore throat or something like that. Carry a blue stone for a little while and it'll help clear that up. And then you have purple stones. This one's amethyst. You could use ametrine, which is a blend of amethyst and citrine, which would do both your third chakra and your sixth chakra. But the purple stones radiate to your third eye chakra, which is the way you think, which is why, your emotions are connected to your heart and your head, which is why amethyst is really good. And then finally we have, in this one, I have a moonstone. Your seventh chakra, your crown chakra, is usually clear stones or very light violet colored stones. This one is rainbow moonstone. I wear a lot of moonstone because to attune to the energies of the above. And if you can attune to the energies of the above, it will help you with everything else, with your grounding, with your shielding, and stuff like that, because shields are pulling on that universal energy to shield yourself and to heal yourself.
Okay. I have one last question for you.
Okay.
As far as you know, can any attacks that are either electromagnetic in nature or evil intent in nature, can they be defended against?
If you are shielded correctly and if you're shielding well, you can defend against these things.
Okay.
If anyone has negative intent towards you, you can send it back to them. Christians, usually use the 7 times 7 rule. Wiccans usually believe in karma, or they believe in, whatever you do, you get back times 3. So anything that is sent at you, the person that sent it is going to get it back times 3 at least.
What's the 7 times 7 rule?
Somewhere in the Bible, I can't remember exactly the chapter, there is a place where Jesus, I believe, is talking, and he talks about how if you give your tithes to the church, it will be multiplied by 7, and then multiplied by 700, and then 700 times 7, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So that goes back to give out will be brought back to you and multiplied.
Okay.
And that can be used in either a good way or a bad way.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming to help us with understanding some of these things today, and hopefully we'll see you again.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.